All right, I'm hoping this is recording, and I'm going to go into uh, two things. I want you to look at Pinterest. If you don't have a Pinterest account, I want you to get a Pinterest account. I can't show you how to create a Pinterest account because I already have one. Okay, this is my Pinterest page. It shows you that I have 69 followers, and then I'm following 5 other people. I'm not much into following people right now, but you can see all of my different pages. Once you create an account, you can create a board. Okay, and what I've done is I've created boards. Okay, I'm just going to do some gibberish. So you see that I created the gibberish board. Okay, all right. So that's how you create a board. You simply click that create board, and then you can add pins to it. Okay, I have created lots of boards. I'm going to go delete this one so that my gibberish board is gone. Okay, I've created lots of boards. I labeled these for the home. I labeled that holidays. I labeled this one school, library, and stuff. Okay, so this is how I labeled things. And then I got really smart and I thought I could create boards for my classes. So this is the class that you're in, EDU 280, and I want you to follow this board. Don't follow all my stuff. You don't care about my bathroom redo, okay? But I do want you to care about EDU 280 BCCC. Okay, so you're going to follow me. All right, and then, or you're going to follow my board. You're going to find me by searching your name. So I'm going to search a friend's name. This is my friend Lisa Wilkins. Okay, she's also a teacher. She has lots of teaching boards. She also has some senior portrait ideas and some hair and some family photography. If I wanted to follow one of her boards, do you see how I have followed her food board because it says unfollow instead of follow? If I want to follow her hair board, I click follow. Okay, now I'm following her hair board. If I want to unfollow it, I click unfollow it. If I want to unfollow food, I click unfollow food. Okay, so search my name, and you'll know you've got the right Amy Alligood. See, there's at least 3. Because I'm the Amy Doug 67, Amy Alligood. So follow me, or find me, then find my EDU 280 board and follow it. And on that board, I have all kinds of things that are approved for this class. See how it says language and literacy? And you might want to poke around on this board. There are 82 pins on this board. That means I've pinned 82 different things, 82 different activities that I thought were appropriate for this class. Okay, and so I'm going to possibly send you to this page to find an activity. All right, you can search Pinterest by just typing in a subject, language and literacy infants. And here might be some activities, 12 ways to support language development. And this is from the NAEYC. Okay, this is probably a good thing for me to have on this page. So I'm going to, let's see, what do I do? Save this page. I want to save it, and I want to save it in my EDU 280. Okay, so now I have saved this to EDU 280. So this NAEYC should be on my board. Okay, it's telling me it's saved. All right, so I'm going to go back to my EDU 280 board, and I'm going to show you that it's now there. Yay! Okay. All right, so when I find something that applies to this class, I put it on this board. So if I tell you in an activity to go to Pinterest and look at my EDU 280 BCCC board, and look for the activity about the editable classroom newsletter, or I tell you to find the connecting addition and multiplication with pumpkin seeds activity, I know you're looking at the right activity. Okay? So this is worth 25 points of 100 points. Okay? How do I know if you're following me? Because I can tell who my followers are. I have 64 people following this page, this board. And when I click on my followers, your names should show up in this board. And I think it's actually the people, and look, there's more. These are all the people that are following my board. Okay? So I'm going to search this board for your name. All right? So Kaylee Gaskins, it looks like you're already following my board. Okay? And these are students, and these are friends of mine too, not just students. Okay? All right? Some teacher friends of mine, some student friends of mine, some friends of mine, some family members. Okay? All right. So I'm not following any of these people. I'm following Emily Alliga. That's my daughter, and she doesn't post anything. So if I wanted to follow Crystal Bateman, I could click on follow. I know she's already following me. Okay? And I want you to be following me as well. All right, so that's the first part. The second part of this activity is visiting a site called dafont.com. Okay? And on this site, you can download interesting fonts to your word processor. Okay, the word processor I use is Word 2016 because that's what comes on my computer. I can open up a blank document and I can show you different fonts that come with your computer. You know that Times New Roman, this is when technology teaches you patience. My computer oftentimes does this. It says not responding. I just am patient and eventually it will respond. Okay? My version of Word defaults to Calibri size 11. Okay, that's the font size and that's the font. You can make your fonts different. Okay, Times New Roman is a very popular font, especially for college papers. A lot of instructors will say use Times New Roman 12. I'm going to make it actually bigger so that you can actually see it a little bit better. But there are some interesting fonts that you can, that do not come with your software, but that you can take from the internet. Okay, so here's the Harry Potter font. You don't have that on your computer, I'm pretty sure, unless you've had one of my classes in the past. Okay, here's another one called, get rid of it there. Go away. Okay, it's been hard to get along with. Why can't I get rid of that? Put it behind it. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to change it to this font. I want to show you how to get this font. This is called KG Primary Dots. Excuse me. So this is another font that's very popular for, of course, people that are working with young children. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Maybe not that big. Okay. And wouldn't it be neat to be able to type a kid's name and then using the space key, give that kid space to practice writing that name with a pencil. Okay? Or let's say you were doing the colors of the week, or the days of the week, not the colors of the week. And let them practice writing the days of the week. Okay, so this would be a great way for you to create some worksheets. You're practicing. I'm going to practice writing your name too. Okay. All right. You could even turn this sideways by changing your orientation and give them actually more room to write. Okay. Using that space key. All right, give it to them all the way to the edge. Okay. As much as you can. Keep in mind that when you're using Word, you can also change your margins to narrow and move things closer to the edge of the page and get rid of such a big margin so you can put more on each page. All right. So here are two fonts that I have taken off the internet. I've taken Harry Potter and I've taken this KG Primary Dots. I want you to plan on taking KG Primary Dots. And then I want you to find 3 other ones that did not come with your computer. And I pretty much know what comes with a computer and what doesn't. By going to dafont.com and finding some. So this is where I found Harry Potter. It's actually called Harry P. You might also find some Christmas fonts or some snowflake fonts. Okay. So if you wanted this snowflake font, then all your letters of the alphabet would print with snowflakes in the background. Okay. There's another snowflake letters. Okay. So there's lots you can do with holidays and things like that. Let's try fall. Fall didn't give. Let's see if it gives us something. Fall harvest. Before I fall, fall greetings. Okay. Downward fall, confetti falling. How about autumn? Okay. Autumn leaves, autumn gifts. Okay. How about a holiday like Halloween? Okay. How about spiders? Doing a unit on spiders. Okay. Spider monkeys. Halloween spider, spider patch. Okay. Now, if you wanted to download one of these, you find one you like, come over here to the right where it says download. Okay. It says free for personal use. Okay. This one says 100% free. If it says it has a price, for goodness sakes, don't get it. Don't pay for anything. Okay. And you're going to click the download button. Now, this is where your computer might do something differently than my computer. On any computer that I've ever been on, it didn't matter what it was. You do not have to tell it where to put it. If you're taking a true, I clicked on download. This one opened up down here as a zip file. I'm going to give it a second. I'm not going to click on that, and I'm going to see if it'll actually open on its own. I want to talk to you a little bit while we're waiting for that. It's a true, what's it called? A true text font or something like that. Let's see if this opens and you'll see what I'm talking about. And when you glean one of those, your computer is smart enough to know to put it in your word processor. Okay. Now my computer's not going to let me do this because this is actually not my computer. This computer is owned by the local school system. It's not doing anything, so I'm going to tell it to open. As a true type font file. Okay, click on it. There's some more of that not responding stuff. And I'm not going to be able to do this. Don't wait till the last minute, because if you wait till the last minute, you might not be able to figure out how to do this. Okay. But I'm going to click on it. And that's what it looks like. And then up here at the top, it says install. This is just showing you the different sizes. Okay. Here it is in 72. All right, I'm going to click on install, and it's going to ask for a password. Yours is not going to ask for a password. That's because you probably own your own computer. I don't own this computer. Beaufort County Schools owns this computer. And my password does not work when I am at home. It works when I am on campus, and I am at home right now. So I'm going to X that out. All right. Once yours installs, it's going to put it, just remember what the name of it is. Okay. It's going to put it in your word processor. Close up the windows, and you can close up the font. This part of the activity is worth 75 points. Okay. All right. And then you're going to come up here to your home page. That's how you get back to the fonts, is clicking on the home page, and find one of those fonts that obviously did not come with your, I do not know why it's doing that. Why it's putting that at the beginning of everything, and why it won't let me get rid of it. I don't like that. Okay, so I'm going to change this to KG Modern, KG Modern Monogram. So there's another font that I took off the internet that you don't have on yours. And you might not want that one. That's just one that I decided to do. Okay. And this one is called KG. Oh, no, this is 5th grade cursive. 5th grade cursive. I've never seen a 5th grader that can write cursive like that. I really only want a one-page document. So I want to make that smaller. I'm going to try to get all of this stuff. Actually, I want to get rid of some of this junk up here. Oh, I know why it is. It's because I turned the whole thing horizontal. Okay, see, now I've got it all on one page. So I can see that I've got the Harry Potter font. I'm also going to type my name on here. Wow. What I did there. Oh. No, let's skip right over it. In one of these fonts, type your names. I know whose paper this is. Here's proof. I've got one font, two fonts, undo. I've got this font. That's 1, 2, 3, and here's my 4th font. So I had taken 4 fonts off the internet. These fonts did not come on my computer. Now, listen carefully. When you go to save this, click Save As. Do not save it as a Word document. Save it to your desktop or wherever your safe space is. But when you save it, do not save it as a Word document. You're going to save it as a PDF. That is so when I open it and you're trying to show me fonts that I don't have, I'll be able to see them the way you want me to see them. If you save this as a Word document and you're using a font, keep this in mind, you're using a font, My 4 Fonts. Save it as a PDF. Drop down in that box and save it as a PDF. Save. And so now this should be saved on my desktop. Okay, let's see where it is. My 4 fonts. My font examples, that might be one that I've earlier done tonight. My 4 fonts is probably somewhere on here. Here's my font examples. There it is right there. Okay. All right. That's actually not the one I created. That's the one I created another time I tried to actually make this recording. Okay. So if you save it as a PDF, I'll be able to see it the way you want me to see it. Okay. And then you're going to submit it in Blackboard. Okay. So I'm going to open up, anyway, you'll submit it in Blackboard. I'm not going to do that. It will be in week 3, and that is where the assignment is. 75 points is what this font activity is worth. I'll expect that to be submitted by midnight on Sunday night, September 2nd. And me looking to see that you are following my Pinterest page is how you're going to earn the other 25 points. Okay, so this activity is worth a total of 100 points. I hope you have a good night. I'm going to stop